Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. Exodus 14 verse 13. You will never see them again. I want to talk to the one God already delivered. You know what He brought you out of. The thing that had you bound, the situation that was killing you, the place you cried out from, the bondage you begged Him to break, and He did. He brought you out. But lately something has been pulling, a voice, a temptation, a fear, whispering that maybe you belong back there, that maybe the freedom was temporary, that maybe you'll end up right back where you started. Let me tell you something. God does not deliver people just to send them back. When He brought Israel out of Egypt, He said, you will never see these Egyptians again. Never. Never. He didn't part the sea so they could walk back through it. Galatians 5 verse 1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. For freedom. Freedom. Not so you could go back. God didn't bring you out of that to put you back in. Stand firm. You're free. I felt it lately. The pullback toward the place I came from. The whisper that says maybe freedom was just a numbness that's wearing off, and I'll be back where I began. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. The plan was never temporary rescue, it was permanent release. He didn't part the water so I'd walk back through it. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. I knew it. The moment He delivered me, the exit had no return. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. The deliverance He worked was never meant to be undone. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. The one who broke the chains did not break them just to lock them. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. I've walked from the place He rescued me, and I am not returning there. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. I swear by everything He did, that backward is not my direction. He brought me out of something that was slowly killing me. He broke the thing that held me, set the captive free, and now the enemy is offering me the change back with a smile. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. The trial of freedom is refusing what once felt like home. He didn't part the water so I'd walk back through it. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. I knew it. The moment He delivered me, the exit had no return. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. The deliverance He worked was never meant to be undone. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. The one who broke the chains did not break them just to lock them. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. I've walked from the place He rescued me, and I am not returning there. God didn't bring me out of that to put me back in. I swear by everything He did, that backward is not my direction. Exodus 14 verse 13. Moses answered the people, Do not be afraid, stand firm. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. Never see them again. When God delivers, He doesn't leave a return path. The Red Sea that opened for them closed on what was chasing them. The thing that had you bound, God didn't just move you away from it. He closed the way back. You will never see it again. He did. He did. He comes dressed up as comfort, as the familiar and the known. He shows me the old bondage like it's something I should own again. Polished up and packaged like it wasn't what it was. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains because he knows that freedom is unfamiliar, and the chains felt like home. Familiar is not the same as good. I've learned that now. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains. Somehow he makes captivity look like comfort when I'm tired. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains, dressed up as comfort, as the place I used to know. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains, but no, I recognize them now. I know them when he brings them back. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains, the track record of what those chains did to me. Is why I say no. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains, but I know the difference between familiar bondage and true freedom now. The Israelites in the wilderness look back at Egypt fondly. They forgot the whips, remembered only what seemed lovely. The pots of meat, forgetting they were slaves who made the bricks. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains. The tricks of nostalgia make the prison look like something I would choose. Familiar is not the same as good. I've learned that now. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains. Somehow he makes captivity look like comfort when I'm tired. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains, yeah, dressed up as comfort, as the place I used to know. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains, but no, I recognize them now. I know them when he brings them back. The enemy keeps offering me my old chains, the track record of what those chains did to me is why I say no. He keeps offering me my old chains, but I know the difference between familiar bondage and true freedom now. Numbers 11 verse 5. We remember the fish we ate in Egypt at no cost. Also the cucumbers, melons, leeks, onions, and garlic. They remembered the food. They forgot the slavery. Exodus 16 verse 3. If only we had died by the Lord's hand in Egypt, that we sat around pots of meat. The enemy edits your memory. He shows you the pots of meat. He hides the whips He shows you the comfort, he hides the chains. The enemy keeps offering you your old chains, because he knows nostalgia is a powerful lie. Remember what it actually was, not what he's telling you it was. What does the enemy offer? My old chains. But no, will you take them back? My old chains. But no, the enemy keeps offering old chains. My old chains. But no, he keeps offering me my old chains. But I say no, he keeps offering me not again. Verse 03. I remember what that actually was. When the pull to go back gets strong, I do one thing that works. I make myself remember past the nostalgia that lurks and distorts. I remember what it actually did to me. I remember what that actually was, and I see past the edited version to the truth of where I was. Not the softened memory, the real one. I remember what that actually was. The sun never rose in that place. I remember the dark. I remember what that actually was. Not the version nostalgia paints in gentle light. I remember what that actually was. The night that never seemed to end, the weight I couldn't lift. I remember what that actually was. The rift, it carved in me the person that it made me become. I remember what that actually was. The sum of everything it cost me is why I won't return. It wasn't comfort, it was cages dressed as choice. It wasn't home, it was the silencing of my voice. It wasn't peace, it was the numbness I mistook for calm. I remember what that actually was. The balm he brought when he delivered me is why I'll never go back. Not the softened memory, the real one. I remember what that actually was. The sun never rose in that place. I remember the dark. I remember what that actually was. Not the version nostalgia paints in gentle light. I remember what that actually was. The night that never seemed to end, the weight I couldn't lift. I remember what that actually was. The rift, it carved in me the person that it made me become. I remember what that actually was. The sum of everything it cost me is why I won't return. 2 Peter 2 verse 22. Of them the proverbs are true. A dog returns to its vomit, and a soul that is washed returns to wallowing in the mud. That's a hard image, but it's honest. Because the thing God delivered you from was not good. It was vomit, it was mud. The nostalgia lies. Remember what that actually was. Not the sanitized version. The real one. The one that made you cry out to God for rescue. He answered that cry. Don't go back to what you begged him to free you from. Do you remember what it was? I remember the There's a trick that memory plays when I'm tired and worn. It softens the sharp edges of the place where I was torn apart. It makes the bondage look like something I'd go back to. Egypt was never as good as I remember. It's not true. The version in my head is kinder than the place ever was. The mind protects itself by editing the pain. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The chain felt heavier than the memory now allows me to recall. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The place my mind keeps softening was brutal all along. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The song of nostalgia hides the truth of what the bondage was. Egypt was never as good as I remember, because the mind forgets the whip and holds the flavor of the meat. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The deceit of memory is why I anchor to the truth and not the feeling. The Israelites remembered fish and cucumbers and melons. They forgot the taskmasters, the beatings, the felons of Pharaoh's cruelty, who worked them to the bone. Egypt was never as good as I remember. I've grown enough to trust the truth of history over the lie of longing. The mind protects itself by editing the pain. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The chain felt heavier than the memory now allows me to recall. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The place my mind keeps softening was brutal all along. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The song of nostalgia hides the truth of what the bondage was. Egypt was never as good as I remember, because the mind forgets the whip and holds the flavor of the meat. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The deceit of memory is why I anchor to the truth and not the feeling. Exodus 2 verse 23. The Israelites groaned in their slavery and cried out, and their cry for help because of their slavery went up to God. They groaned, they cried out because of their slavery. That's the real Egypt, not the pots of meat. The groaning, the crying out, the slavery so heavy, they begged God to deliver them. Egypt was never as good as you remember. It was the place you cried out from. God heard that cry and He answered it. Don't let nostalgia be right. What He rescued you from was Egypt as good as you remember. Never as good, never as good. The nostalgia lies, never as good, never as good. Egypt was never as good as I remember. Egypt was never as good as I remember. The truth There was a door that closed, and for a while I'm on the closing. I stood outside it wondering and second guessing and supposing that maybe I had missed something God intended me to keep. He closed that door for a reason, and the deep wisdom of the closing is becoming clear to me now. Not cruelty, protection. The closed door was mercy. He closed that door for a reason, and I see that what felt like loss was actually deliverance. He closed that door for a reason. The thing I wanted back was the thing that would have harmed me. He closed that door for a reason, to arm me against returning to what he knew was not my good. He closed that door for a reason. Understood or not, I trust the wisdom of the God who shut it tight. He closed that door for a reason. The light of hindsight shows me the closed door was his protection. What he opens, no one shuts. What he shuts, no one opens. He holds the key of David, and his sovereignty the tokens that the closed door was not an accident or oversight. He closed that door for a reason, and the fight to reopen what he closed is a fight against my own protection. Not cruelty, protection. The closed door was mercy. He closed that door for a reason, and I see that what felt like loss was actually deliverance. He closed that door for a reason. The thing I wanted back was the thing that would have harmed me. He closed that door for a reason, to arm me against returning to what he knew was not my good. He closed that door for a reason. Understood or not, I trust the wisdom of the God who shut it tight. He closed that door for a reason. The light of hindsight shows me the closed door was his protection. Revelation 3 verse 7. These are the words of him who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. He shut that door, and no one, not even you, should try to force it open again. Because when God shuts a door, he is not being cruel. He is protecting you from what was on the other side. He closed that door for a reason. Trust the one who holds the key. The closing was mercy. Why did he close that door? He closed it for a reason, to protect you. He closed it for a reason. He closed that door for a reason. Protecting mercy, protection. When I think about returning, I remember what it took. The prayers I prayed, the nights I cried, the way the whole thing shook. Before he finally broke the chains and led me out of there, going back would dishonor everything he did. The prayer he answered would be wasted if I walked right back inside. The deliverance cost something. Going back would waste it. Going back would dishonor everything he did. I face it. The choice to stay free is the way I honor the rescue. Going back would dishonor everything he did. The chains he broke, the sea he parted, the price he paid. He paid. Going back would dishonor everything he did. The trade of my freedom for familiar bondage, insults, the gift. Going back would dishonor everything he did. Between where he brought me and where I was is sacred ground. Going back would dishonor everything he did. I'm bound by gratitude to stay exactly where he placed me. He didn't rescue me casually. It cost him something too. The blood, the cross, the power that raised him, that's what pulled me through. The bondage that had held me was defeated at a price. Going back would dishonor everything he did. The sacrifice that set me free deserves a life that stays free. Yeah, the deliverance cost something. Going back would waste it. Going back would dishonor everything he did. I face it. The choice to stay free is the way I honor the rescue. Going back would dishonor everything he did. The chains he broke, the sea he parted, the price he paid. Back would dishonor everything he did. The trade of my freedom for familiar bondage, insults, the gift. Going back would dishonor everything he did. The rift between where he brought me and where I was is sacred ground. Going back would dishonor everything he did. I'm bound by gratitude to stay exactly where he placed me. Galatians 5 verse 1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. Do not let yourselves. It's a choice. Christ sets you free at a cost, the greatest cost. And to go back, to be burdened again by the yoke he broke, dishonors everything. The free. I honor the rescue. The thing that used to own me thinks it still has legal standing. It sends its demands and its reminders, still commanding. Like it has authority over a person it no longer holds. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The bones of my freedom is written in the deliverance he worked. The old owner lost the deed the day he set me free. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The debt was paid, the ownership transferred completely. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The chains were legally broken when he paid the price. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. No dice. When the old master comes collecting on a debt that's clear, what he delivered me from has no claim on me. I've heard the verdict of the court of heaven. I am free. I am free. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The decree of my deliverance is signed in blood that cannot be revoked. I died to what once held me, and the dead own nothing. The person that was bound is gone. There's a new thing standing where the captive was, alive and fully free. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The plea of the old bondage falls on someone who no longer exists. The old owner lost the deed the day he set me free. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The debt was paid, the ownership transferred completely. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The chains were legally broken when he paid the price. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. No dice. When the old master comes collecting on a debt that's clear, what he delivered me from has no claim on me. I've heard the verdict of the court of heaven. I am free. What he delivered me from has no claim on me. The decree of my deliverance is signed in blood that cannot be revoked. Romans 6 verses 6 and 7. For we know that our old self was crucified with him, that we should no longer be slaves to sin, because anyone who has died has been set free from sin. Set free! The one who died is legally released. Colossians 1 verse 13. He has rescued us from the dominion of darkness and brought us into the kingdom of the Son he loves. Rescued from the dominion. That word dominion means legal authority. The darkness lost its legal authority over you.
What He delivered you from
Has no claim on you. The old master has no standing in the court of heaven. You are free, legally, permanently free. Does it have a claim on you?
no claim on me.
What He delivered you from?
No claim on me.
No claim on me. What He delivered me from
Has no
claim.
no
Claim
no
me.
no claim on me.
No claim on me.
What He delivered me from
Legally free.
no claim.
No claim. The water opened up in front of me, and I walked through. And when I reached the other side, I turned around to view the path that I had taken, and the sea had closed again. The Red Sea closed behind me. And back then, I understood the exit had become impossible to reverse.
No path back through.
The water sealed the way,
The Red Sea closed behind me.
and today there is no road that leads back to where I was. The Red Sea closed behind me. The way I came from is underneath the waters now. The Red Sea
Closed behind me.
somehow God made returning not just unwise, but impossible.
The Red Sea closed behind me.
The obstacle that chased me was drowned in the very path I crossed.
The Red Sea closed behind me.
What I lost was the option to go back, and that loss was my salvation. The same water that made a way for me destroyed my enemy. Pharaoh's army that pursued me drowned in the sea. The thing that chased me could not follow where God led.
The Red Sea closed behind me.
Instead of leaving a door open for my past to catch me, He sealed it.
No path back through.
The water sealed the way,
The Red Sea closed behind me.
and today there is no road that leads back to where I was. The Red Sea closed behind me. The way I came from is underneath the waters now.
The Red Sea closed behind me.
Somehow God made returning not just unwise, but impossible.
The Red Sea closed behind me.
The obstacle that chased me was drowned in the very path I
The
crossed.
Red Sea closed behind me.
What I lost was the option to go back, and that loss was my salvation. Exodus 14, verse 28. The water flowed back and covered the chariots and horsemen, the entire army of Pharaoh that had followed the Israelites into the sea. not one of them survived. The sea closed on everything that was chasing them. When God delivers you, He doesn't just open a way forward, He closes the way back. The Red Sea closed behind them. What was pursuing them was drowned. The path back was sealed. The Red Sea closed behind you too. What chased you cannot follow, and you cannot return. That closed sea is your salvation. Did the sea close behind you? The Red Sea closed. No way back. The Red Sea closed. The Red Sea closed behind me. The Red Sea closed behind. The Red Sea closed behind me. The Red Sea closed behind me. The Red Sea closed behind me. No way back. It's sealed. I used to think that freedom was a place I visited sometimes, a temporary reprieve between the same old bondage climbs. But freedom isn't partial, it's not conditional or unknown. Free means free. There is no going back. I've grown into the understanding that His freedom is complete. Not mostly free, not free with an escape clause back. Free means free. There is no going back. The track He laid for me runs one direction, only forward. Free means free. There is no going back. The freedom He gave doesn't come with a return receipt. Oh, free means free. There is no going back. Complete is the liberty He purchased with His life for mine. Free means free. There is no going back. The line between my past and present is not a door, it's a wall. It's a wall. Free means free. There is no going back. I recall that whom the Son sets free is free indeed, not partly. If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed, indeed. Not free-ish, not mostly free, not free until you need to return to the familiar bondage. When the freedom feels too hard, free means free. There is no going back. My God is up against the lie that freedom is reversible. Not mostly free, not free with an escape clause back. Free means free. There is no going back. The track He laid for me runs one direction, only forward. Free means free. There is no going back. The freedom He verse 36. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed.
Free indeed.
Not free for a while.
Not free.
Not free until it gets hard.
Not free.
With an option to return.
Free indeed.
The word indeed means truly.
Completely.
Really. The freedom the Son gives is not partial. It is total.
Free means free.
There is no going back, because there is nothing to go back to. The old self is dead. The chains are broken. The sea is closed. You are free indeed.
What does free mean?
What does free mean?
Free means free.
Any going back?
No going back.
No, free means free. There is no going back.
Free means free. Free means free.
There is no
Going back.
free means free.
Free means free.
There is no going back.
Free.
Indeed.
Completely free.
Completely free. Facts of 10. I'm not the same person who went in. The person that the bondage held is not the person standing here. The one who went into that place has been remade. It's clear that going back would require becoming who I used to be. I'm not the same person who went in. I'm free, and free changed me into someone who can't fit the old chains.
The old me could go back.
The new me doesn't fit. I'm not
The same person
who went in.
bit by bit.
He rebuilt me into someone the bondage can't contain. I'm not
The same person who went in.
the chains were sized for someone who no longer exists.
I'm not the same person who went in.
The mist of who I was is cleared, and someone new is standing.
I'm not the same person who went in.
The landing place of the deliverance was a whole new identity.
The same person who went in.
The entity, the bondage held is gone, and I can't go back as someone else. Woo! The old is gone, the new has come.
That's what happened here.
The person the chains fit is a person who's no longer near, replaced by a new creation that the old life can't reclaim. I'm not the same person who went in. The name the bondage called me is not the name I answer to now. Oh, the old me could go back. The new me doesn't fit.
Oh,
I'm not the same person who went in.
bit by bit.
He rebuilt me into someone the bondage can't contain. I'm not the same person who went in. The change was sized for someone who no longer exists.
I'm not the same person who went in.
The mist of who I was is cleared, and someone new is standing.
I'm not the same person who went in.
The landing place of the deliverance was a whole new identity.
Not the same person who went in.
The entity, the bondage held is gone, and I can't go back as someone else. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, The new creation has come. The old is gone. The new is here. The old is gone.
Gone.
Not the old is oppressed.
Gone.
The person, the bondage held.
Gone.
The chains were fitted to someone who no longer exists. You can't go back, because the you that fit there is not the you standing here. I'm not the same person who went in. The deliverance didn't just move you, it remade you. And the new creation doesn't fit the old chains. Are you the same person?
Not the same who went.
The bondage can't hold you.
Not the same who went.
I'm not the same person.
Who went.
I'm not the same
Not the same who went.
person who went in. New creation, the chains don't fit. Verse 11. Forward is the only direction I have left. Behind me is a sealed sea and a life that's been remade. Beneath me is the closed path where my enemy was laid to rest by the very waters that carried me across. Forward is the only direction I have left. No loss in that. It's the direction of the promise He prepared.
No path backward.
Only the way ahead. Forward is the only direction I have left. He led me out of there specifically to lead me into here.
Forward is the only direction I have left.
And that is not a limitation, it's liberation. Forward is the
Only direction I have left.
The station of my past is closed. The only train goes forward now. Forward is the only direction
I have left.
and how freeing it is to have no option but to move ahead. Forward is the only direction
I have left.
The dread of decision is gone when backward isn't on the table. Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what's ahead, I press on toward the goal.
That's what the apostle said.
The prize is forward, never in the direction I came from. Forward is the only direction I have left. The sum of my deliverance points me only one way: onward.
No path backward.
Only the way ahead. Forward is the only direction I have left. He led me out of there specifically to lead me into here. is gone, when backward isn't on the table. Philippians 3 verses 13 and 14. Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize, for which God has called me heavenward. Forgetting what is behind, straining toward what is ahead. Paul chose forward. The prize is never behind you,
It's always ahead.
forward is the only direction that leads to the promise. And by God's grace,
Forward is the only direction.
you have left, press on. Which direction is left?
Forward,
Only forward.
no going back.
Forward only.
Forward only.
Direction I have lead.
Forward
Is the only
direction.
I have lead. Press on. Sex of 12. Tell the past it has no room in my future. My past keeps sending invitations to come live in my tomorrow. It wants to book a room in the future and to borrow the space that God prepared for what He's building now. Tell the past it has no room in my future. I vow that where I'm going has no vacancy for where I've been. The future is fully booked with what God's preparing.
Tell the past it has no room.
In my future, declaring that the space is reserved for the promise, not the pain.
Tell the past it has no room in my future.
The rooms ahead are booked with what God has designed.
Tell the past it has no room in my future.
The kind of tomorrow He's preparing has no space for yesterday.
Tell the past it has no room in my future.
I say it to the memories that keep trying to move forward with me. Yeah.
Tell the past it has no room in my future.
I'm free, and free means my future belongs only to the promise. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing, now it springs up at last. Do you not perceive it? The new thing has no room for old. Tell the past it has no room in my future. I'm bold enough to close the door on what God already closed. The future is fully booked with what God's preparing. Tell the past it has no room in my future, declaring that the space is reserved for the promise, not the pain.
Tell the past it has no room in my future.
The rooms ahead are booked with what God has designed.
Tell the past it has no room in my future.
The kind of tomorrow He's preparing has no space streams in the wasteland. A new thing. The new thing has no room for the former things. God is doing something new in your future, and the past is not invited. Tell the past it has no room
in your future.
Forget the former things. The new thing is springing up. There's no space for the old. In what God is building new, does the past
have room in your future?
No room.
No room.
No room.
No room.
Tell it directly.
No room in my future.
Tell the past it has no room
In my future.
Tell the past. Tell the past it has no room
In my future.
no vacancy.